Welcome to the City of Aurora Customer Portal. The portal was developed in collaboration with city staff and input from the local community. Using the customer portal to apply for your liquor or supplemental license gives you the power and freedom to apply at your convenience in a timeline that works for your business needs. Once you have completed the application process, it will be addressed within each city department as soon as possible. The customer portal also serves as your communication portal when you have questions or additional information is needed to complete your application. Regardless of whether your permitting, licensing, inspection, or registration needs are large or small, the customer portal has you covered. The customer portal is available to companies 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to submit a new application or renew your current application. If you are a new company in the City of Aurora, or you are an existing company who will need to renew your application, this video is for you. Let's take a look at how you can easily create and submit an application using the City of Aurora Customer Portal. To access the Customer Portal, type https://buildaurora.org into your browser. If you are a brand new company and this is the first time you are applying for a license with the city, you will need to register for an account. If you have applied for a license in the past but have not yet been to the customer portal, you will also need to register for an account. Also, if you have previously applied with the city, you may be able to access historical applications for your company after registration. So let's get you registered. First, click Register for an account here. Please read the general disclaimer. Check the box and click Continue Registration. Here you will need to complete all the fields with a red asterisk. Under Contact Information, click Add New and choose between individual or organization. If you are registering for your company, choose Organization and click Continue. Again, complete all fields with red asterisks. You can also add an additional contact address by clicking here. Complete all required fields and click Continue. Back at the registration page, click Continue Registration. This completes your registration. Historical records may be available for your company. To view those records, click My Records. Also, throughout the application process, you can choose to save and resume your application later. When you do this, your application will be here under My Records for you to resume. To apply for a license, click License here. Then click Apply for a license. Choose the license you are applying for and click Continue Application. This will bring you to the Custom Fields page. Depending on which type of license you are applying for, custom fields may require different information. For all custom fields, however, the information that is required to complete the application will have a red asterisk. Also, depending on how you answer the questions, your custom fields may change, requiring additional or more detailed information. For our example, a liquor license permit, you can choose from the drop-down which type of license you are applying for. Under Application Type, you would choose if this is a change to an existing license, a new application, or a license transfer. If this is a change to an existing license or transfer, you will be required to choose from the Type of Change drop-down. Now you can complete the remaining fields and click Continue Application. On the next page, under Detail Information, enter your trade name and legal entity name. Next, under Licensee, You can choose from Select from Account or Add New. Choosing to select from account will use the contact information you entered at registration. Let's select from account to move forward in our application. This will bring up a pop-up. Complete all fields with a red asterisk. Then click Continue. This will populate your contact information here. Next, you can add a contact address by selecting Add Contact Address. In the pop-up window, select the address type and complete any fields with a red asterisk. Then click Save and Close. You will see that the contact address has been successfully added. Use the next section to add any additional contacts, then click Continue Application. Next is the Documents page. Not all applications require documents to be uploaded. For those applications that require document upload, any format, whether PDF, Word, or a photo, is acceptable to upload. Depending on the type of license you are applying for, the list of required documents will change. To upload a document, click the Add button. In the pop-up window, click Add, then locate the document on your computer. Select it and click Open in your File Explorer window. Once the upload bar indicates 100%, click Continue. This will upload your document. Next, select the document type from the drop-down menu. You can add a description for the document in the box below. Repeat these steps for each document you need to upload. Once all your documents have been uploaded, click Save, then click Continue Application. Finally, on the Review page, you can review all of your application information and, if you are satisfied with everything, click Continue Application to submit. Once your application is submitted, you will receive this confirmation showing your record ID number. Please keep this number handy. Once your application has been reviewed, you will receive an email indicating that your fees are ready to be paid and instructions on how to pay them. To add additional documents to an application already submitted in the customer portal, log into your account and select My Records. Find your record under either license or association depending on your application type. Find and click on the record link here. Choose the Record Info tab and select Attach a Document. Here you can see your previous attachments and the Add button. Click Add. Locate the document on your computer, select it, and click Open. Click the Continue button to confirm. Add a description as needed and save. Notice the success message at the top. You may now close the record. When it is time to renew your application, you will receive an email prior to the date your application will expire. You can click the link provided in the email or log back into the customer portal. Once in the customer portal, you can see that the status is pending and that the action required is Renew Application. Simply click on the link to begin the renewal process. Review your custom fields and update if needed. Review your contact list and update as needed by selecting Edit. Update attachments as needed as well. Click Continue Application when you're done. Again, you will receive this confirmation page once your renewal application is submitted. You will receive an email requiring you to pay your fees once the application has been processed and approved. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for taking the time to learn how to utilize the City of Aurora Customer Portal. We hope the portal will make the process of applying for and renewing your liquor or supplemental business license application simple and easy. If you have any questions, please reach out to your City of Aurora licensing liaison.